Delhi University, and that's the big breaking news which is coming in. This is a mega Times Now news break. Well, the Delhi University Vice Chancellor, in fact, Yogesh Singh, has spoken exclusively to Times Now on the new decision in the wake of the new education policy. In fact, the Vice Chancellor puts the speculation to rest on what percentage of Class 12th results and what percentage of common entrance exam results are going to be used for the admission process. This is going to be in the next academic year. In fact, the DUVC says that admission of students from the next academic session will be 100% based on entrance examination. Listen in. This is a mega Times Now exclusive.
I'm hereby joined by the Vice Chancellor of Delhi University, Mr. Yogesh Singh. Sir, it's a very important development that is coming in from the Delhi University, because this time cut-off lists have been so high. If we have seen for the last few years, 100% cut-off lists in Delhi University. And this is the first time where you've gone officially on record. There's a notice that has been issued where now, apart from the cut-off list, there will be entrance exam, common entrance exam that will be held. Why is this?
From the next academic session, we will go for entrance test. Reasons are, very, very clear. Because there are disparity in the marks of many boards. Some boards are very lenient, some boards are very strict. So students who are coming from strict board, they are at disadvantageous position. So in order to give a common platform, same leveling field to everyone, I think it is necessary for Delhi University to go for a common entrance test. This is one way. Second is, now CUSET, Central Universities Common Entrance Test, Government of India is also planning to conduct the test, so we will join that test. And if they could not do it or some reasons, but definitely then DU will conduct its own test. But the point here is, which I want to emphasize, next academic sessions, admissions will be held in DTU through an entrance test.
I want to ask you, what are going to be the modalities? How are you going to base it? 50% marks will be will be given from class 12th examination result, or 50% will be given from the entrance exams. What is going to be that percentage or ratio?
100% through entrance test.
Are you confirming to us that 100% through entrance test, you will not be considering class 12th results?
No. Class 12th result will be considered only for the purpose of eligibility. Suppose for a course, 50% in class 12th, only marks will be considered at that level only, eligibility. But when it comes to suitability of a candidate through an entrance test, 100% weightage will be given to the performance of the test.
Okay.
We are very clear.
Well, let me go across to Kangana, who got us that exclusive. Kangana, this is a very, very crucial interview, because literally lakhs of students, and this is cutting across the length and breadth of the country, apply for Delhi University. This is going to set the record straight.
Well, of course, Meghna, let me tell you, and let me tell our viewers also, there are some 21 lakh students this year who have sat for their class 12th board exams. Now, when there are only 70,000 seats, which are limited seats in Delhi University, there are more than 3,000 students who have scored a full 100% marks, which is a high number to adjust in major universities, which is why the UGC had written letters to 45 central universities, and out of that, DU is one of the universities which has come forward and said that they will not be considering the marks which students score in class 12 as a factor for their admissions in the next academic session. Now, what happens when there will be admissions from next year? There will be a common entrance examination test that will be held by the National Testing Agency, which will just, for the class 12th students' marks, will only be an eligibility. For example, there are certain courses, for those eligibility will be 55% for them to appear for the entrance exam. But their admission from the next academic session will 100% be based on the marks that they score from this common entrance examination that will be held by the Delhi University. Not only Delhi University, there are many other universities which are coming up with this formula, where they are clearly saying that it's going to change the game in the wake of new education policy, that students who have been getting admissions in universities in postgraduate and undergraduate courses through their 12th board exams, that will not happen. And why is this happening? Because there are certain states which follow a different board. For example, the West Bengal and Kerala states, most of the students in
which is why this is likely to get more uniformity if it is going to be 100% of the entrance test which is going to be held. So that's going to be very interesting from next academic year onwards. Thank you so much, Kangana, for clearing all the doubts of the students who must be very apprehensive about what lies next. But with that, we're going to be